What's going on, guys? It's Mark from Prime Toy Media. Welcome to the weekend toy review. Today we're taking a look at Kro from the Marvel Eternals movie. This Marvel Legends figure was a standout in that series, in my opinion. He's going to look really good displayed next to other figures, both Marvel Legends and other lines. So without further ado, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let me know what you might want to see open in a future video, because we open toys old and new. Typical Marvel Legends, big window, some cool artwork on the side, really cool graphic on the back. They did a really nice job. You can see his bio there about how he's a deviant and naughty, shame, shame. I won't spoil the movie, but this character was okay. The toy's, I think, going to be the real standout. So let's get him out of this package and get going. So traditional Marvel packaging. What you'll notice, though, is, if you can please ignore all the crinkly crunkles, when you separate the two halves, you've got the figure, which looks really good, and then you've got all his tentacles are separate, which is going to make for some interesting display. So Kro here, Kro. So Kro here, really interesting sculpt, lots of detail, lots of lines, but this paint application is really cool too. He's almost got a metallic sheen. It's not just gloss. It's definitely metallic. You can see clearly in the chest area, but all throughout, he just shines really nice. You can see on the back, you got the holes for all his tentacles and things. Whoops, there we go. I'm going to have to take a second here and figure out which ones go where. Like a jigsaw puzzle. So, back two in there. Nice. Let's figure out where the long ones go. Now that I've figured it out, I can show you guys. So, we're going to start with articulation. Oops, I broke his arm off. Oh no, what will I ever do? I know. I'm going to stick his tentacle on there instead. That's right. Something that they should maybe use for the Venom and Carnage symbiotes in the future. The arm snaps off at the forearm. Get my black glove out of the way. Real easy. And that's where you replace the long tentacles. So that would be really awesome for, again, like I said, a Venom or a Carnage symbiote. Do it on both sides. You can have really intimidating swirly swirls. I think that's really cool. And these have the same metallic paint and paint applications as well. So it's a real unique color scheme that you don't see too often. Like I said, this guy really stood out in the Eternals line. If you passed him up, shame on you. Put his hands back on. So articulation-wise, he does have the wrist pivot and spin. Spins at the forearm, obviously, because that's where that comes off. Does have double, get out of my way, tentacles. Does have double elbows, which is nice. Full shoulder articulation, which you want to see. Head spins all the way around. Does it come off? It does. Standard ball head, which means there could be a scroll head going on this at some point. Because why wouldn't you put a scroll head on everybody at some point? Legs. Got upper thigh swivel in the normal joint, crotch joint. Double knees. Doesn't go as far forward, almost straight, but because of the sculpt and the bend. And then his feet are really weird. Look at them things, them big old webbed, creepy feet. So, standard peg holes in case you wanted to put them on a stand. and upper chest twist. A little bit of crunch, but not much. No waist. It's only up at the higher there. So again, really interesting figure. Let's get him back on the stand real quick. He's going to make for a really interesting, cool looking monster for display and with other characters. And again, these extra tentacles, they're going to make him forward heavy, obviously. But I think in terms of display, or if you want to, use some blue tack to hold him in place, you can't go wrong with that. So I'm going to get out of here, get a couple cool pictures of Kro for you to check out now. But of course, go over to our Instagram where we post pictures of him and other figures all the time.